Hi everyone and welcome back to another lesson. This one is for Drown by Bring Me the Horizon. Now there's some really cool snare drum rolls all throughout this song, so I hope you've been working on your accents. My biggest tip is just bring your stick up a bit higher to get the accent and don't hit through it, just let the stick drop from a bigger height and that's where you're going to get your volume from. Anyway, that's my first tip. Let's hop on the kit and check out the rest. To start with, we've got 4 snare drums to the beat with kick drums filling in now and again and some sort of crash cymbal going on over the top. And hang on to this beat because it pops up quite a lot in the song. So it's really similar, just kind of combinations of what the kick drum's doing underneath that snare drum and crash cymbal. So hang on to it and we'll use it again. Coming out of that bit is this fill, and the feel of this fill is something that gets used quite a lot in the song as well. So if you can grab it now, it'll make it easier down the track. We go back to our 4 on the floors with one slight change in kind of like the 4th bar, which will go like this. So we've just moved those 16th notes on the kick drum from the very end of the bar up a little bit, so it hasn't really made that much of a difference, but keep an ear out for it. Coming out of that, there's a fill that kind of goes like this. The next part that the drums play is one of many cool snare drum accented patterns. This particular one is going to sound like this. And then that brings us to the chorus, which is 8th notes on the kick drum most of the way through, with snare drums on 2 and 4 obviously, and every now and again we leave out one kick drum, like this. There's a fill halfway through that section, and it's a fill that we will use again at the end of the section. Sounds like this. So in the middle of that chorus, that's the fill, and then at the end it just drops off one of those snare drums, and that will sound like this. Couple of bars break, and when we come back in, we've got this cool kind of floor tom thing where you probably will have to play hi-hats with your left hand and open up and play the floor tom just like so. It'll sound like this. Then we're back into our 4 snares to the bar again, and it sounds really similar to the section we've already done. And then we break down, and we've got another snare drum accented pattern. This time, it goes like this. Obviously coming out of that huge fill, we're going straight into another big chorus, and it's pretty much identical to the one that we've already learned, so just use the chops from that. When we come back in, we're doing another snare drum fill. Now the first part of that sounds like this. Then we add a few more accents. And then the last couple of bars sound like this. Then we go back into our 4 snares to the bar, and then there's a big halftime offbeat hi-hat pattern. And that sounds like this. And then the very last fill is similar to what we've been doing, but there's a couple of triplets in there, and that sounds like this. And there we go. That is most of the stuff that you'll need to get Drown by Bring Me the Horizon up and running. So happy practicing, and I'll catch you guys at the next lesson.